Hiya, I'm Marcus from All Ages Airsoft, and today we have got an unboxing video, but I've already taken it out of the box because I just had to. This is essentially, they say it's made by Well Pro. I'm not convinced about that, but who cares, because the gun's gorgeous. This is the SIG Spear, which is the M7, which is the new American assault rifle.
Sorry to interrupt. Afternoon, everyone. As last stated on the video, I think Marcus might have made a boo-boo. He said that my Stefan was gay. He's not gay, he's bisexual in his mind. Okay? Thank you.
A word from the bush.
Yeah, right. So, this is the brand new American service rifle, the M7, which in real life is chambered in 6.8B51. For those of you who don't know, very similar to 7.62 NATO, hence the massive size mag. This is a gas blowback, full metal, side collapsible, M4 style stock, which does come off. When you buy them, this isn't fitted, you have to fit this yourself, but if you're used to using Picatinny, exactly the same system. So it's really, really easy. It's only secured by one screw, slide it on and off, and then you've got all your normal modularity with any normal M4 stock. You have ambidextrous safety as normal free position. You have an ambidextrous magazine release, like so. You also have ambidextrous bolt release. So you've got a charging handle, which is here. You can push up here. And then you've got two options: bolt drop, ping pong paddle, just like a normal AR platform. Or you've got this little lever here, which you can actuate with one of your fingers to drop the bolt. Very, very nice. You've got your forward assist. I've seen on a couple of variants of the M7 that the cocking handle is plastic. On this one, it isn't. That is metal. Very, very nicely made. You've also got the standard M16 style charging handle. Again, just like the real thing. Beautifully manufactured body and rail, very nicely coated. I don't know what they've coated it with. Very, very, very nice. Nice bolt cover. You have quick detach mounts, what we call flush cups, for your slings. One either side at the rear and one midway down the handguard. So that's very nice. You have a standard 14mm counterclockwise thread that is secured by an Allen key, so you do need to remove that. I am currently trying to find the correct suppressor for these guns. Really, really nice weapon. Very, very well built. The hop-up's quite nice as well. You're not going to need a particularly specialised tool to get to it. All you do, lock the weapon open, and then, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, there's a cartilated nut just here that sits out round the outside of the barrel extension. That's your hop-up. All you could do is use a little screwdriver and just push it either clockwise or anti-clockwise, and that gives you your hop. I haven't been inside the barrel assembly of this, so I don't know what the hop rubber and the barrel is like. The instructions that you get with the gun are just an exploded diagram. They don't tell you a hell of a lot. Looking at the exploded diagram, I suspect it might well be the same as a normal Marui style GBB, which gives you options on that one. So this is the gun. It strips very, very nicely. I will just very quickly. Now, in theory, you should be able to just open it up. I found this is so tight There we go. Right, so you have got some plastic here just to protect this. If this was my gun, that would be removed. It's just there to give it a bit of protection during shipping. Nice steel internals, very, very nicely made. And again, strips just like the real thing. So what you will do is push this little unit down and twist, which is a bit fiddly. Make sure you hold it, otherwise the spring guide and the spring, and it's got a very long spring, is going to go shooting across the room. Then pull this, and out comes your bolt and carrier assembly. I'm just going to pop these down for a second. Now, according to the Gumph, this is MWS compatible. So any standard Marui MWS internal parts, i.e. things like this, the bolts, should fit. The magazines obviously aren't, because that's a 7.62 for argument's sake magazine. But I believe this is a steel bolt carrier. It's very, very heavy, so that wouldn't surprise me at all. Very nicely made piece of kit. I mean, there's not much else I can say. I know WellPro do have upgrade seal kits for them, or not upgraded seal kits, standard seal kits for the magazines, and I believe they do an end pass bolt assembly for it as well, which is very nice. Cocking handle, again, aluminium, very nicely painted, same colour. So I'm gonna just pop that in. Come on, there you go. This is a long stroke bolt assembly. Long stroke piston assembly, sorry. So that's going to go in there, being a really, really long spring. This is really fiddly. Come on, in you go. You know you want to. There we go. Now this is where the fun begins. You've got to push in, and there you go. Lock it in like so. Then there's an O-ring. What they've done here, if you can see, there's an O-ring to help secure that. So that's good, but it does make it a little bit tight to get it in. And then, there you go. That is the rifle itself. Very, very nice. You also have in here, there you go, little storage compartment. It is there in real life. Whether or not it actually gets used is another thing, but you can in theory put something like CR123A batteries in there for your sights, or emergency Haribos would be a good option. Right, so now we're going to go on to the magazine. Now, this I really like. It's got a lovely plastic casing. Now, interestingly, if you look at this, it says 7.62 by 51. So they've used the shell from a DMR. Now, it has got a very interesting system for loading. As most of you guys know, gas blowback rifles are normally, their mags are a bit of a ball ache to load unless you've got a special loading tool, and quite often it does damage to the BBs just loading them. Somebody's actually thought about this. They've engaged the brain cell, and this is a lovely, lovely system. I'm a great fan of this. You've got this little switch here. I thought that was to deactivate the dry fire. It's not. All you do, push that to open, like so, and this whole tube pushes up. There. And then you just speed load your BBs in, or drop the BBs in there without a problem. Give me a second. Can you give me a couple of BBs, please, mate? Thank you. You keep an emergency supply, and all you do is literally, I won't load it up all the way, just drop them in like that. Then release this. You can see there we've got BBs in. It aligns itself. Then all you do, push down and lock that. That's it. It's loaded, which is a lovely system. The filling tube is down here. It will run green gas with the amount of steel in this gun. I think red gas you wouldn't have an issue with. You'd probably get away with black gas quite easily. I think HPA in this would be a real sensible option. Right, I have found that sometimes you do need to lock the bolt open before you insert the mag. There you go. Magazine's in. And doesn't always lock open on the last shot. That's purely because this is brand new and it needs a bit of time to wear in. Really impressed with this. It's not a cheap gun at all, and the mags are expensive, but at the end of the day, what a piece of kit. As I say, at the moment I'm trying to source the correct suppressor for it, and quite possibly the correct sight for it, which would be really nice. Do this to your boyfriend. So there we go, available at All Ages Airsoft. Thanks for watching.